This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and today I'm going to show you a tool that's literally been years in the making. A tool that replaced the covert companion that's been in my pocket for years. Folks, this is the best everyday carry lock opening solution in the world, and it is the Covert Companion Pro. Now, before I open this, I should tell you that if you had ordered the original Covert Companion, with all the expansion packs to bring you up to the functionality of this new Pro model, you would have received various bags containing these parts for user assembly. Now with the Pro, not only is it completely redesigned, but it is fully assembled, something we just weren't capable of offering at a reasonable price back when the original was released. So, let's take a look at the features. Right away, you can see the deep carry pocket hook on top. That's something that's been widely requested. If that isn't for you, the clip can be replaced with this eyelet for carrying on a keychain or a lanyard, or if you don't want either, there is a blank you can put in its place. Then we have the tool body and scales, which are made of anodized aluminum. Then pretty much everything else is stainless steel. It has a super high-end feel. All the tools have lifters or carriers for easy deployment. I'm going to take you through the tools right now. First, we have a 10 thousandths thick utility shim, then 4 warded picks, a knife bypass tool, 3 wafer jigglers, and finally a padlock bypass driver. On the other side, we have a dimple rake, a traveler hook for slipping the latches on doors, and 4 comb picks. Now we get to the crown jewel of this tool, the lock picks. This is what we call the folding utility pick, or FU pick. It folds out on this beautiful stainless steel carrier and contains 6 extremely useful profiles, all in 20 thousandths of an inch thick. We have the gentle reach, a deep hook, medium hook, a short hook, and then 2 wave rakes, the quad and the quint. Importantly, once you fold out your selected profile, it locks into place. You can see the spring-loaded mechanism on the back that holds that out at 180 degrees. It feels very natural in the hand and in fact is very similar in size to a normal lock pick. Now to complement this pick, we have 4 different thicknesses of CI's 3-in-1 turning tools. Here is 40 thousandths of an inch, 50 thousandths, 32, and 25. Now if you're not familiar with CI's 3-in-1 turners, they allow you to use short top of the keyway, long top of the keyway, or you can use this long end for bottom of the keyway as well. Now there is one more tool, and that is the notch decoder. It's a super thin tool at only 6 thousandths of an inch thick, so it's definitely a consumable and potentially a pain to replace unless you do what we did, and that is design it to be removable from the very start. Held in place with a spring-loaded ball detent, you can just remove it by grabbing onto this little ledge with your fingernail. Okay, we will open a few locks with this, but first, a word of warning. This is only available at covertinstruments.com, and I say that because there's been a trend recently of cheap foreign copies of CI gear, and a lot of you guys have gotten burnt on that, either with an inferior product or just a stolen credit card number. As an example, this is the CI Grav Pick. It's an all-steel, high-quality product that's both usable and a ton of fun to play with. Unfortunately, if you ordered it anywhere other than Covert Instruments, this plastic piece of unusable garbage is what you received. So, you have been warned. There is only one place to get CI gear. It is covertinstruments.com. If you see it anywhere else, it's likely the work of a fraudster. Okay, let's open some locks. We'll start with this one. It is a guard security combination lock. We're going to get the notch decoder out and slip it in between the lock body and a code wheel. Let's get that into position. Press down on the shackle, down on the tool, and it of course opens very quickly. Now we're going to get a lock that requires some sensitivity to pick. This Federal 200A, it's full of security pins. So let's get our FU pick out, and I'm going to select the short hook and a 50 thousandths thick turner. Let's see, that's 40, here's the 50. Okay, I'm going to use short top of the keyway tension, which is perfect for these types of padlocks. And let's get to picking. Nothing on 1. Nice click out of 2. Nothing on 3, 4, 5, or 6. Back to the beginning. 1 is binding. Nice click there, dropped into a false set. Nothing on 2. Counter rotation on 3. 3 feels like it could be set. 4 feels like it could be set. Counter rotation on 5 feels set. Counter rotation on 6, and we got this open. All right, let's do one more lock. We have this guard security armored shutter lock, and I think we'll need 40 thousandths thick turner. And I'm going to move over to a wave rake, probably the Quint. Okay, let's put this in the bottom of the keyway and let's see if we can rake it. There we go, that was very quick. Let's do that one more time just to make sure it was not a fluke. And once again, we opened it very quickly. Let's put all of this back in our new Covert Companion Pro. You can see there is nothing complicated about this. Very intuitive. Okay, folks, if you want the absolute best everyday carry lock opening solution in the world, it is available now over at covertinstruments.com. I will leave a link in the description below. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.